Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, sizes, things in this world, it's Mobcrew Ant, and today we'll be talking about the intro of Dragon Ball Z, how those first couple episodes / chapters hooked generations of people and changed so much in the anime community. Let's get into it. Part 1. Past. 5 long years of peace have softened our hardened Z fighters, having more important things to do for once other than train. Growth. Growth is what Son Goku has went through during the 5 years. He is not an isolated little kid from the past. Even if he's the world's strongest now, he is more importantly a husband and father, which leads us to his son Gohan. Our introduction to Gohan feels like a complete opposite to Goku, as Gohan is reserved, quiet, even scared, while Goku was careless and adventurous. Revenge. Revenge is what fuels our next talking piece. Piccolo Jr., son of the Demon King, Piccolo. After losing to Goku at that 23rd tournament, not much is known about his whereabouts. It's simply just training and vengeance, not only for his father, but now for himself. But something deeper is happening. As I stated in my Dragon Ball video, watch it, it's really awesome. It's amazing. Piccolo is going through a change mentally right now. His brushes with the actual world have caused him to think for himself, think that his own father, who is the literal embodiment of Kami's evil, wouldn't. Part 2. Present. We start a regular day on Earth, everyone just chilling and going about their day, until a small space pod comes hurling down to the ground. A long-haired man with a tail comes out of the pod and immediately slams out a random farmer, RP brother. The alien begins to search for a being called Kakarot by using a device to sense power levels. Piccolo, isolated as usual in a wasteland, is simply pondering until he senses a great power that gently scares him. Is this nigga sweating? We are only 9 pages into the manga. Oh my god, Piccolo, we just got here, man. The alien lands in front of Piccolo, irate that it isn't Kakarot. Piccolo tried to get some aura back, being like, yeah, keep it pushing or I'll kill you. The alien chuckled, checking his power level, saying, 322, more than I expected here. More than you expected here? What do you mean by that, man? Piccolo, feeling disrespected, fires a point-blank beam at the alien, and it does no damage. Piccolo, we are losing stocks here. Kami is deaf, watching, disappointed in his son? Himself? Offspring? And this is the moment Dragon Ball officially dies and Dragon Ball Z is born, because now the strongest characters we know and love, watching every single moment, are just ants. We're getting sidetracked, my fault. After the dust display, the alien begins to charge up an attack before his device begins pinging a new reading. It must be Kakarot. He rushes off Piccolo and just rushes towards the power, which leaves Piccolo angry and utterly embarrassed, something he hasn't felt since facing Kakarot and losing. How could he be the ruler of the planet when he's paralyzed with fear? We cut away to Kami House, where we see a small reunion forming. Krillin, Master Roshi, and Bulma. They speak for a moment into the GOAT, the greatest of all time, your main character's favorite main character, Son Goku, arrives. Along with him is his son, Gohan, which he introduces to the group, and all of them are shocked. The fact he even had sex, let alone a child, honestly, that's scaling low-key. Write that down, the guidebook editor. Put that in the section, Goku better than you tier list. A small detail I enjoyed was Roshi recognizing Gohan is named after his old student and Goku's grandfather. You can see Roshi couldn't help but smile at that moment. It's honestly mad wholesome. Everyone catching up, Gohan playing a turtle in the water, it's great. And boom, we're on the sand of Kami House. The alien appears again, smiling at what he sees. Goku, shocked by the strongest power level he's ever felt in his life. The alien has finally found Kakarot, and we find out his name is Raditz, and he's very disappointed in his little brother. Goku and friends are all confused, but Krillin steps up trying to put Raditz in his place. But not gonna lie, guys, this might be top 5 worst Krillin moments. This motherfucker gets bitch slapped by a tail, and all you hear is Goku saying, Krillin, no! Motherfuckers got property damage from how hard he got flicked. It's over, Krillin. Go do some PQs and content, bro. Jesus Christ. Raditz goes on to spill everything. You are not a human. You are a Saiyan from a destroyed planet. A prideful race. Goku, rather Kakarot, was sent here to kill and subjugate all Earthlings for a price. The other Saiyans want him back to grow their ranks, even if he's failed to do his task. Goku obviously disagrees with this, even if they're family. He will never agree with lowlights to destroy planets for a price. Even as Goku disagrees, Raditz kinda seems to be hurt and is pushing his brother. Saiyans aren't known for their emotions, but even the fact he brought up his younger brother to the others is a step in the right direction. Raditz does desire brotherhood, even if Goku, rather Kakarot, wants it or not. After Goku's strong reply, he gets in a fighting stance, and Raditz just walks up and hits him in the stomach, leaving him on the ground. Raditz just grabs Gohan and gives Goku an ultimatum. He must kill 100 Earthlings by tomorrow, and he'll be back for a head count. He's so unserious, bro. Part 3. The Future. Raditz flies away with Gohan, and Goku is in utter distraught, enraged at being so weak and useless for honestly the first time in his life. He was just outclassed with ease, allowing his son to be taken. His mind must be racing. Goku regains his strength as the group devises a plan, but unbeknownst to them, Piccolo is watching, and he makes his presence known. Guys, I low-key forgot he was the embodiment of evil for like the majority of Earth at the moment. Look at Bulma hiding behind Turtle. What the fuck was Turtle gonna do, guys? Piccolo puts it bluntly: if we don't work together, there's no chance in hell anyone survives. And while everyone hollers about this, Goku already understands and is ready to take the chance. And the two warriors rush towards Gohan's direction. As they travel, we actually see an interaction between Gohan and Raditz. Not for nothing, Raditz is still a dickhead to his own nephew, but you can see hints of compassion, saying things like, "There's no need to cry. You're part of our prideful race. Be strong." Before just chucking the kid in the space pod, but hey, nuance kinda. He tried. But as he does that, his scatter goes off, pointing towards the pod. Raditz brushing it off like it was nothing. Moments pass, Goku and Piccolo finally arrive and land in front of Raditz. Raditz attempts another opportunity for Goku to join, but he quickly declines, denouncing him as a brother. Both Goku and Piccolo take off their weighted clothing, which does make Raditz think for a moment about the situation. But before we get into the fight for the Earth, I wanted to talk about Raditz for a moment. I believe he's one of the best villains in Z. Now I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. His generational lob of introductions is the real building blocks of the series, showing how small our heroes are. There's a vast galaxy out there that Goku doesn't know about, but Raditz does. I feel as if Raditz is the product of his surroundings. No love, no care, just violence and aggression. All he has is pride, the pride of who the Saiyans once were, but other than that he's left with anger and hate like us. This duality makes him human, and this is what we see Vegeta go throughout the series. Enough of that, let's get into the fight. Raditz screams out in shame of Kakarot that he will die for it. Raditz speed blitzes in and attacks both opponents from behind off an elbow, sending them leaping away from the warrior. Raditz just boasts, knowing he's just getting started, both fighters getting in a fighting position cautiously. Both fighters rush in on the attack, Goku on the left, Piccolo on the right. They both try and clash with Raditz, who effortlessly dodges each attack, attempting to Z-vanish behind their opponent. Raditz Scouter detects the two, and Raditz back kicks them away. He rises above the two and fires off a double Sunday, Goku nearly avoiding it before getting kicked to the ground. But hey, Piccolo dodged it, right? Damn! 2 minutes into the fight and his arm already got disintegrated? Piccolo, go get back. We just got here, man. My god. Both warriors try and devise a plan. Piccolo stating he has a new technique. All he needs is Goku to hold him off. Which is definitely gonna go well, right guys? Right? Anyone? Piccolo begins to charge as Goku rushes in towards Raditz, clashing his brother, fully on the offense. But Raditz is in a whole league of his own, blocking and dodging every strike Goku throws before sending him back. Goku resets and leaps into the air and begins to charge up his Kamehameha, shocking Raditz. Their strength increases when they pinpoint their ki into one area. Goku fires the attack, evading out of the way, but Goku continues to bend it like Beckham towards the Saiyan warrior, forcing him to stop it with one arm. Raditz fires back a blast, hitting Goku straight on, causing him to fall to the ground. Raditz rushing in to end his brother as Gohan watches on. But while distracted, Piccolo fires the new technique, the special beam cannon. Raditz barely dodging, still getting grazed on the shoulder. Raditz is angry from even being scratched, attempting another blast towards Piccolo, but Goku's plan finally unfolds as he grabs Raditz's tail, making him lose his strength in an instant. And this dude Raditz immediately goes for the, "Yo bro, come on, we blood, we're family bro, you think I would do that? Man, you my brother bro." And I love Goku with all my heart, but this dumb motherfucker says, "Well, I gotta believe him." And guess what? Elbow to the sternum, on the ground. Goku is left on the ground being crushed in pain. Gohan, hearing his father roar in pain, makes him sad but begins to build his anger. The sound is too much as Raditz's space pod explodes. Gohan rises to the surface level. He's barely even able to contain his strength and anger, tears trickling down his face. The boy roars and rushes in with a pileup of over 1,000, headbutting the Saiyan warrior in the stomach, sending Raditz back in pain, leaving everyone astonished as he is now the strongest being on the planet at the moment. This just angers Raditz, walking back to Gohan. The boy's power decreases at the worst time, Raditz backhanding him unconscious. Raditz decides enough is enough, going for the kill on Gohan, but Goku summons up enough strength to full Nelson his brother. Goku pleads, no, begs for Piccolo to charge the attack, Raditz squirming as much as he can, but it's too late. Piccolo, with joy, fires a special beam cannon, and it pierces through the body, leaving them bleeding out on the ground. Raditz is in utter shock, thinking his brother would lay down his life just for this, until Piccolo reveals the power of the Dragon Balls. But this was a bad mistake, because Raditz chuckles, saying everything today has been recorded. His two stronger superiors will come and slaughter them all in just 1 year, and mocks Piccolo's bravado. Piccolo finishes off Raditz as Krillin and friends see the aftermath in utter terror. Krillin rushes to his best friend's side and he begs for him to hold on. Bulma says Gohan is fine, and Goku breathes one of his final sighs of relief. Son Goku vanishes from his eyesight as Piccolo grabs his gear, the others wondering what the next course of action is. And this is the end of the first 5 episodes of Dragon Ball Z. Man guys, I really think this is one of the best openers to a show I've ever watched. The mystery, the confusion, the allure of what's going to happen next. The main character dying in the first 5 episodes. We get it, it's Dragon Ball, but Goku really dying? I don't think a lot of people thought about that, honestly. But I want to know what y'all thought about it as well. I want to see y'all opinion on Raditz. Do you think it would have worked with a different character, or you think it's fine with Raditz being, the first stepping stone? And side note as well, sorry for the delay in some videos, guys. Life's been going crazy. We back, we moving. New art, new show, new stuff going down. We're gonna get videos every Thursday back again. We're gonna do March Mob Crew. March Mob Crew gotta go crazy, guys. I promise you, we're gonna have a lot of new content coming out your way. Things you're not gonna be used to. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope we can keep moving. As I always say, I'm Mob Crew. God bless y'all.